middle, and we'll capture the monster. Together.
Very well.
Come for one, done.
Meet you at the rendezvous point.
Hey guys, DPX here. Today we're doing something a little different. We're reviewing two games, Mario Party Superstars and Guardians of the Galaxy. We're gonna start off with Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was really disappointed with Marvel's Avengers, the one that came out last year obviously, and which was developed by Crystal Dynamics and published by Square Enix, because the idea of a single player Avengers title had a lot of potential, but its status as a live service game killed the potential. Now that the developer, like the same developer and publisher, just came out with Guardians of the Galaxy as a single player story driven experience, now you have my attention. But is that any good? Let's find out. Hi guys, DPX here, reviewing today both Guardians of the Galaxy and Mario Party Superstars. Now before we get started, you know what to do. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment, or I'll light you on fire.
No one said anything about running when I signed up.
Get in! Aw, Flark! Just jump!
The core gameplay of Guardians of the Galaxy is pretty solid. Your movement feels really smooth, and the puzzle solving and combat are nice too. I do kind of wish you can swap between characters during combat as opposed to just playing as Star-Lord, because I'm sure Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot respectively can provide some interesting combat. But I digress, because the combat with Star-Lord feels really nice. Shooting up enemies or beating them up or using different types of guns to shoot enemies is pretty cool. With the combat, I do wish that there weren't that many enemies coming at you at once. It's not even necessarily that hard, but just a lot at once, and the combat kind of makes it harder to focus on more than one enemy at a time. Other than that though, the gameplay and combat are pretty great.
Were you not sent by the sanctimonious shepherd?
Us? With Raker? Not a chance. We're trying to shut his ass down.
See? Friends.
In order to make some money, Peter Quill and the Guardians of the Galaxy head into the Forbidden Quarantine Zone to capture a monster for their patron, Lady Hellbender. However, they are forced to leave the Quarantine Zone when Peter Quill accidentally releases an unknown alien entity, only for them to encounter the Nova Corps patrol ship Hala's Hope, obtained by Corel, who there's a twist with her later on. I won't go beyond that, but the story is nice. It's not necessarily a retread of the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, as the members of the Guardians of the Galaxy already know each other very well, and there are some characters in here that aren't in the movies. The characters are pretty cool and lovable too. When initially revealed, the Jake Paul cross with MJF looking Star-Lord had me scratching my head a bit, but the new designs kinda grew on me. The humor isn't even that bad either. There are some one-liners that I don't think work, but it has a good sense of humor. Mainly just the banter between the characters I really like. It even has some aspects of Mass Effect, where you get to select different dialogue options, which are pretty cool. This is the segment where I touch on other stuff worth mentioning, but not too much to say on. For one, the soundtrack is really good. Sure, the game's tracks are good, but also, since Peter Quill loves to listen to music, you get some actual songs here too, and it's a nice selection. Also, the game on a visual aspect looks crisp, but also seems a little unfinished at times. I played on PS4, so maybe it's a little better on PS5 and Xbox Series X, but on a technical aspect, the game leaves a little to be desired. And I've also heard from people with the PS5 or Xbox Series X that the game is still a little glitchy. Other than that though, this game's pretty solid.
Guys, huddle up!
Peter. I, for one, am doing great out there.
As am I, Assassin. So perhaps he wants you out of my way.
Or maybe he wants you to sit back and watch so you can learn from a pro.
Dudes, relax. We need to have each other's backs out there. No one's winning this on their own. Precisely. But if we stay united and centered, there will be no turning back. Who's with me?
Can't wait to take him down!
Feel him?
I was a little skeptical with Guardians of the Galaxy, but I'm happy it was a fun and solid experience. With some clunkiness here and there, and some technical issues here and there, it's made up for with the combat, story, characters, dialogue choices, gameplay, and soundtrack. Honestly, Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics should make their Marvel games more like this. So, in the end, I give Guardians of the Galaxy an 8.5 out of 10. I was gonna give it a 9, but I feel like that might be overscoring it, but maybe my opinion might change, who knows. Move into Mario Party Superstars. I'm of the opinion that Mario Party needs, or maybe needed, who knows, a good shot in the arm, because that was supposed to be Super Mario Party, and while it fixed a lot of issues with the previous Mario Party games, like you're not stuck in a car, which was fucking dumb, it was very low on content. And just how long it took for them to add online should tell you how seriously Nintendo really took that game. But how was Superstars? Well, let's get into it. By the way, this is a bit of a harder game to review in the format I usually do, so I'll just list what I like and what I don't like. So with what I like about this game, well, I'm happy to say that there is a lot. Probably way more than what I don't like. I'm just gonna say that this is the best Mario Party in a very long time. This is very much like Mario Party the Top 100 on the 3DS, which had a unique concept, but all that game was just a minigame collection, and the minigames are supposed to be the 100 best in the Mario Party series, but there were a lot of bad ones. Superstars is the same concept, but actually has boards from many different Mario Party games, actually from 1 to 10. And the cool thing is that when you select your board, before you start playing, it gives you the option to either select mini games from the Nintendo 64 games, i.e. Mario Party 1, 2, or 3, or from the GameCube games, i.e. Mario Party 4, 5, 6, or 7. Or you can mix them all together. And I think that is really cool. And the mini-games available for you here are certainly fantastic mini-games, with just a few, like a select few, that are a bit questionable as opposed to Top 100, where it had a good chunk that were questionable. Some of my favorites in Mario Party as a whole are Shy Guy Says, Tug of War, Mushroom Mix-Up, and Coney Island, just to name a few, and I'm happy to see that they are all here. Not to mention, the game is really fun with other people. That sort of makes me not score it too high. Not that that's really even a big issue, but it's just something to keep in mind since Mario Party is a game that is best played with multiple people. I also feel you should be able to play as more characters in this. Not that the character selection really means anything, so it's really just personal preference, but that being said, personally, I would prefer if there were more characters than this, because other playable characters in the Mario Party series like Monty Mole, Spike, Boo, Pom Pom, or even Toad were all nice additions to the previous games, but they are just absent in this game. You can't even play as Toad in this game, what? Also, unless I missed them, there aren't any remixes in this game. Not particularly mad about that because a lot of the themes are pretty catchy, but still. Other than that, Mario Party Superstars is an awesome game, and I feel is the shot in the arm the series needs. I didn't even mention the online. The online is, first of all, they got online in this game as it launched. Good shit, and it's good. It's like Nintendo actually knows how to do online. Alright, now that being said, Mario Party Superstars gets an 8.7 out of 10. Is it the best Mario Party to date? Hot take? I think it very well might be. So, that was I think my first ever gaming double review. What'd you guys think? What do you guys think about Mario Party Superstars? How about Guardians of the Galaxy? Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, be sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell, and leave a comment, or I'll light you on fire. Bye, guys!